Hey everybody, Tim the Nintendo Gamer here, back with our Mario Kart World Wednesdays. We're racing online. Join us. Jump into the chat if you'd like. We are going to be jumping in, and I think we'll be starting with some Knockout Tour first this week. Got up to 8,000 recently, so that was pretty cool. So let's see if we can get there with Knockout Tour as well. Let's do that. Let's try Goomba. Don't ask how he's using this bike. The less you know. It's quite fun. And I think we're going to switch over to this side as soon as the race starts. So let's see. Let's just see here. There we are, back online. And I think let's move over to this side once we get going. Wow, we started really quickly, but we only have half a room for this one. So let's try it. Let's see. The good news is being at the back when there's so many bots is a little bit easier. The bots these days are pretty good. Try and collect as many coins as we can along the way. You know the drill. Nice. 20th or better for this first track. Let's get all these coins. One more for that 20. Just keeping an eye on where we are and when we need to make our move. Okay. One thing is there tends to be shocks pretty early in this one. And I think I'm about to make my move now. Let's hope we haven't left it too late. Oh. I think we did, because that rail ride just went completely dead. I think we were 24th. Great start. For some reason, I went in the wrong direction there. Okay, not a good start. Let's just get right back on that bike. Goomba, right back on that bike. Let's go to the next race. Not an amazing start, but that's okay. As you all know, bagging is not my bag, so I need to get used to it. Hello, if you've just jumped into the channel, thanks for joining in. Feel free to jump into the chat, ask any questions you have about the game. If you've played it, let me know what you think. We've actually just released our Nintendo Gamer review. It's up on our website and on our channel. So let me know what you think about it. Okay, Spiny Rally. Hey Corey. Thanks for jumping into the chat. How are you today? Lots of people joining? That would be great, but that's unusual for me. Quite a few people online, maybe. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Quite a few more have joined. That's right. How's everybody doing? Welcome, everybody that's watching. I didn't have the greatest start, but this is cool. This is 2 defensive items that will protect me from a shock, so that's quite nice. I didn't happen to see how many bots we have, so let's try and use this one. Get a little bit earlier up. I think I need to worry a little bit less. Oh, that was perfect. I think I need to worry a little bit less about bagging for these early rounds. And as soon as I said that, Maybe that was a good idea. That was reasonably high up. Because here's this gate. Let's hope we have enough people behind us this time. Hey, I see I've got a friend request. I will deal with that as soon as this race is over. Thank you so much. It will be awesome to race with you. I hope you can join in this very lobby. Okay. Cool, not bad. Don't want to get that shock again, but hopefully we won't get it in this round between the 16th or better. Oh, nice, Corey. Awesome. Hey, Monty Mole. Welcome to the chat. Okay. I think we're going to have to use this soon. So I think we're going to use it right now. Let's see how far. Oh, no. Got pushed off. And this is bad. We might be out in this round already, guys. This has not been a good start to the evening at all. Let's see what we can do. Can we get there? Can we get there? Doesn't look like it. We're going to be knocked out again. Okay, let me just deal with that. Corey, let's get you into the game, I hope. There we go. Become friends. Cool. Let's jump back in there. So it hasn't been a great start. How's everybody doing today? Monty Mole? Corey? Hey! I know that person. Hey, Furious. How are you doing? So nice to see you. Or at least hear from you. Nice to see so many people jumping into the chat. This is really awesome. Not that we're having the best start to the evening so far, but let's see how we can do in the next ones. How good was Superman, Furious? I'm very good. Thank you for asking. Oh, okay, so we've got pretty much a full room. Let's do it. Let's do it, everybody. Let's see if we can at least make it to the top 4. This has not been an amazing start for us. Me too, I also loved it. Such a good movie. Anybody else watch Superman? What are your thoughts? I absolutely loved it. Went to go see it in IMAX 3D and actually loved the experience. Okay, this is good. Got a good protective item here with the Mega Mushroom, as we have been getting shocks in the first round almost every time. So let's hope we can time this correctly now. So let's do it. Corey, did you manage to jump into my lobby, or was it full already? Okay, some nice items. I think I'm going to use this early. Hopefully we get that shock. Oh yes, okay. So it doesn't seem like we're going to get a shock. Or if it's coming a bit later than usual. Let's make sure I don't fall off the track this time. And we've got the super horn. Let's try to give them some space. Ooh, just too late on that one. But that's okay. I wish I got that box though. Less okay. First, did you manage to get your Switch 2 yet? Or is it still coming through. I saw some of the reviews for Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm super excited for that one tomorrow. Looks like it's going to be right down my alley. Okay, I think I'm going to keep this one because I'm doing okay in terms of position. So we're going to make it through the gate, everybody. A little bit better than we have been doing. This is good. Hey, Monty Mole. Where are you from? I don't know if you've joined us before. I think that's a new name. Whew. Ooh. Oh, that was a really well-placed bomb. Okay, up to... We need one more coin, everybody. Let's hope we get there. I think I'm going to go this way so I can get that double box. Because it's only 12th and up for this one. So let's hope we can get there. Alrighty. And we still got a way to go on this one, so I think I'm going to hold out on this golden mushroom. I wish we had some protection though. That would be awesome. Whew. Almost had the bomb. I'm going to try use this mushroom. Okay, I think I'm going to do this. I need to move up. Ooh, really bad time, but at least I can use that there. Okay, this is going to be... At least we can hopefully get another box still before we get there. Maybe even a double. Yes, please. Okay, so hopefully we'll get some good items because we're in 13th. And I think I'm going to use this right here, because I think we might still have one more box. And this way, I can still ensure I've got one more good item. Whoa, how did they knock me out the way there? That's pretty funny. Okay, but there we go. This has got a ridiculously tight left turn here that I often miss. And then it goes to a left turn. So I'm glad we had a better item than usual there. Okay, let's see if we can keep this first place. I don't think so, but let's try. Oh, there we go. And of course, Boo steals my item in second, not the first person's item. Okay, we've at least got our 20 items, which is good. There we go, and we've got another box. Okay, we're going to try and keep this one. Nothing to protect us there, unfortunately. Nice. I think I did well just grabbing that. Okay, not bad items. I think I'm going to do this because I need some protection, because it's 4th or better for this one. But everybody's got protection ahead of me here, so I think I'm going to do that. Oh, someone stole that one from me. That was crazy. Okay, this is bad. Let's hope we can move up. At least we've still got time to get a double box before the end. Let's see what we can get. Move, Cataquack. Move, Cataquack. Okay. And I think I'm going to use this. Nice. Whew. Just made that one. We'll take it. We'll take it. Whew. Let's get away from them with their red shells. 4th or better. Ooh. That hit me just as we went underwater. Okay, hopefully means we'll get some good items before the end here. This is this long, slow, straight, because of all the water. Not much you can do unless you've got some speed items, which at least is good here. I think I'm just going to hold this out until here. Probably should have gone a little earlier so that I could have still got that, but I think there's still enough time. It's not too bad. And hopefully we'll still get one more box or 2 more boxes, I think. Let's see what happens here. Sure, thought we had missed that for a second. Okay, let's do this. Here we go. Oh, I thought we had just made it, but we just missed it. That's okay. That was a lot of fun. At least we did a bit better than we had before. So that's pretty good. Corey, did you manage to join in? I've sent it to you. I did add you as a friend. Let's see. Let me try and give Corey a little bit of time. So let me quit and jump back in. Or is Corey still racing? Let's see. Let me just make sure. Not sure if Corey's jumped in. So let's see. Can I see the other races? I'm sure you used to be able to do that. No, but it's not letting me this time. Okay, let's jump to the next race. But I think we're going to jump online to some regular races. Hey everybody in the chat. Thanks so much for joining in. Hope you're enjoying our Mario Kart World. Be sure to ask any questions about the game. We've just put out our review today, actually, or yesterday. Was it this morning? Sometime around there. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, if you have any questions, let's go Mario. Some traditional Mario fare. But let's go for something a little different. How about Dune Rider Mario? And let's put him in the Buggy Bud. Sure. Is that us joining? Or okay, very good. Okay, let's see if I can see Corey anywhere here. Okay, Corey, I've jumped into... Oh, there we go. Another friend request. Let's jump and say yes. Hey, Wood. We're friends. Hopefully you can still join me. Looks like we've still got some space in our room here. Let's check that. Let's see if we'll still get Wood joining in here. Or maybe he has a different name. Is that Corey? No, but I think that was the second join in. Hey, Josh Queen. Let me just check in on Discord over here to see if anybody's tried to... Hi, Wood. We saw you just became friends. Welcome to the chat, and it's great. Did you manage to join the lobby? Join the same room that we're in? I hope you did. Do you have a different name? I don't see you there. Hey, Mourinho. We have the famous Man United and Chelsea coach. Where you from, everybody? Let me know in the chat, especially if it's the first time you're joining. Love to know what part of the world you're from. I'm from sunny South Africa. You probably picked that up from my accent. Oh, awesome, Wood. Glad you were able to join. Where are we? Okay. Ooh, Warriors Galleon, we haven't found any of the question block panels. So let's do some exploring while we wait. Why not? Oh, wouldn't you have it? Only 3 routes. Let's see if the random helps us. I've seen it's about 1 in every 5 or so that you sort of get a 3-lap race. We were quite lucky, I think, the last time we played. We got quite a few. Hey, everybody in the chat. Thanks for joining in on the stream. Feel free to jump in to race with us or drop us a question in the chat. We've just put out a review of Mario Kart World after a month with the game. I think we got some pretty good ideas of what it's about. So I'd love to know your thoughts. Have you been playing? What have you thought? And if you haven't been able to play it, so we're going to do one more transmission or intermission. But if you haven't played it, leave me any questions. Hopefully I can answer them. Or someone else in the chat can too. Let's do this, everybody. I haven't been so great at my bagging skills so far. So let's see. Let's see if we can do a little bit better. I saw you, E-Dot. I saw you there. Try grab some of these coins. For those of you new to the game, you're going to have to grab 20 to see that significant boost. The first 5 or so give you a nice boost, but it's really from then on, only when you get all the way up to 20 that you're going to notice anything. In total, it's about a 5% boost, I'm told. That's sort of what I got when I was doing my rough calculations. Put out a short with those calculations. Nothing too detailed, but it was about 5%. Okay, let's see what we can do. I think we can start moving up. But we're only about halfway. Hopefully something will look a bit better once we get close. I'm wondering who's got that shock. Oh, I see a Waluigi far behind, so I'm thinking they've probably got that shock. So let's see when they're going to use the lightning. I think it's probably going to be post the last shortcut. So we're heading into Mario Bros circuit here. So I think it's just before the end we're going to see that. So let's see if I can predict when to use it. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it very wrong. So let's see. I think I'm going to do this. Ooh, almost got it right. I was just about to go whistle through it, but that's okay. At least we were far enough behind that we've still got some boxes ahead of us to look forward to. I think I'm going to try to do this, get out the way from most of the riders here, and then try to get that. So let's see what we can do. Let's see what we get. Ooh, 2 single mushrooms, not the ideal. So let's see. Let's see if we can move up any. Pushed right into the barrier there before the end. Wood, how did you do? Hope you did better than me. This is going to cost me quite a few points. Oh, there's Wood. Nice, Wood. 8th. Very nice. At least you got some points. I didn't lose as many as I thought I would, so that's okay. Not too bad. That ending was really funny. Really funny. Okay. So Wood, what have you thought of the game? Have you been enjoying it? Let's see what costume we're going to get. Back to original Mario. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to jump with Peach because I haven't unlocked 1 or 2 of Peach's costumes. So let's see if we can do that. Let's go into Aero Peach. Let's do it. Yeah, it's good. Okay, short but sweet. I like it. Have you found free roam, Wood? Have you been enjoying free roam? Because I see that's kind of controversial. Some people have kind of hated it. I kind of enjoyed it. I do think there's stuff missing that I would have liked, like a story mode. But I kind of like it as a... So you don't... Hey, Roslyn. So you don't exactly know that someone has lightning, but the chances are someone has lightning, especially if they're at the back. So it's one of the items you can get at the back. And especially if you're far behind. So that Waluigi was so far behind that I assumed they were sort of waiting for the lightning there. And usually if they're holding it that far behind, it means they are holding it for that last turn. Hopefully trying to get the shock. Everybody loses their items and then they can use their second item, which is generally trip mushrooms or the golden mushroom, to get ahead. So I got the thumbs up from Wood. So I hope that answers your question, Roz. You don't know for sure, but you make a good guesstimate. The trick is really guessing not so much whether there's a lightning, because more often than not there is at least one. It's more difficult sometimes to know when it's going to strike. The good thing is if it strikes early, you've still got time to get more items. But if they use it really strategically right towards the end, just after you've gone past the last boxes, that can be the best time to use it if there's a nice shortcut then, because nobody else can really take the shortcuts if you need a speed boost to take it. So I've got some bullet bills behind me. Ooh. Gonna move out of their way. So right now I've got trip mushrooms in the first slot and the superstar, or the invincibility star, in the second slot. Not a bad combo, but I wouldn't mind having it the other way around. Oh, there we go. Because I was behind, So we saw there that was the shock, but because I was behind the person that sent out the lightning, I didn't get shocked, so that was very lucky. Whew. Whew. So someone's taken over that. Okay, so I'm trying to hold out just a little bit longer because the shock's been used. You don't often get 2 shocks within one race. So hopefully if I can get near the last sort of section and then use my 2 items here, it should mean that I should get some points. Hopefully move into the sort of the top 5 or 6, sometimes even 7. And what I'll do there is use that item. Let's see. We do have a little section at the end, so that's sort of helping me figure out. I should be trying to get up to 20 coins. Ooh, thought that was a coin. That was a banana. So let's try it here. 2 more. Ooh, just missed a whole bunch there. So let's see. So this is sort of the time you want to start getting ready to use. And I think that person has just sort of forced me to use this. And I think I'm going to just do this. Ooh. I think we're going to figure this out here. Let's do this. I think I still should get another speed item, which is great. And you still get some items here, which is nice. So there should be another speed item. Excellent. So let's see if we can use this at the right time now. And hopefully there's not that second shock, because that first shock was used. Ooh, I want to avoid that person. Come on, use those. Okay, I think I've used... Let's see if I've used this at the right spot. Oh, a second shock! And they used it at the perfect spot there, if you saw. So, the only thing that was good is I was still there before. Oh, I just missed that dash pad. Ooh, the second shock killed you there. So that's unusual. You don't often get a second shock. But it was because they used the lightning super early. So almost was very lucky. Ooh, 33 points. So that's a bit of a killer. I didn't see where Wood was. Wood, did you do better than me? I hope you did. Did that lightning get you? Were you with the lightning? Let's go. I think I found some of the... Yes, I did. Some of the question panels here in this section. There's a whole bunch of coins up there. I wonder how we get up there. So this is kind of the thing that I loved about free roam. So this is basically free roam for anybody that's asking. You basically just drive around. Hey, and we've got a 3-lapper. Hopefully everybody chooses DK's Spaceport. You basically just drive around the world in sort of this unguided scavenger hunt. And then you just look around and see if there's anything cool. Like you can see there's a whole bunch of coins up there. So you might go up there, hey, we're going to get a 3-lapper. That's cool. So you basically want to go up there and try and find out. Okay, Wood. I can't remember what your points were before. Hopefully you went up to. That would be cool. Okay, so let's see. This one works a little bit differently. We at least know. And because it's DK Spaceport, it's not true 3 laps. But at least you know when it's going to end a little bit better than maybe you would with the routes, at least at the beginning. So let's try. Let's see if we get some good items. The music is so good. So good. Little bit of a shortcut there that you can use. Oh, someone just stole that before I got there. Now I could use these mushrooms early, but I'm going to try hold out and just hold them a little bit later. So you'll see DK Spaceport is a little bit different. You'll see there's 6 laps, and it's actually really just sections, because you actually go through different parts of the track, not so much laps. So kind of interesting here, staying below is actually faster, unless you get hit by a boomerang. But I think I'm going to do that because I fear we may be getting a shock again at some point. And at least I've still got some good items. Wow, someone was able to knock me off. I must have just lost. I think I'm going to try to do that. Okay, let's do that. Surely this shock's got to be coming soon. And at least I've got some good items still. Okay, let's see. I think the shock's coming soon, so I'm just going to use this early. So that is earlier than I would normally use it. Took that a bit wider than I needed to. Okay, not the best. I don't have any protective items now. So I think people are going to get ahead now. Hopefully there's going to be some carnage here at the end. Let's see. Did we get a top 10 finish? Yes, 7. Nice. Can you zip past a lightning bolt with a speed item? You can't, unfortunately. There's nothing really you can do. -3 with 7? Ooh, that's dangerous. Okay, this is a very tough room. So, nice question, Roz. You can't beat it with a speed item, but you can protect yourself if you've got some of the invincibility items. So that's like that invincibility star, the mega mushroom, and even the bullet bill. But it's all about timing with those. So you never know exactly when you're going to need to use it, unless you sort of predict it like I mentioned. So if you can predict it and you've got the right item, then you can block it. Otherwise, it's only if you're behind the person that's using the shock. But very nice question. Hey, there we go. So there we go, guys. There's a question panel that I hadn't done yet. So there we go. Question block panel that I hadn't done. Yeah. So that's what you do in free roam. You just roam around looking for those sort of things. And then when you're not online, there's also a third sort of scavenger hunt item, which is the P switch, and that gives you a little challenge. So some of the challenges are really simple, like just grab 8 blue coins, where some of them are pretty tough and they asking you to use all the new skills that you have or techniques in Mario Kart World, like wall riding, rail riding, and that sort of thing, and the charge jump, to sort of get where you need to be within a time limit. So usually it's only a few seconds and you have to get through certain blue gates. That's how it normally works. So let's see. I think Wood is doing much better than me at the moment. Well done, Wood. I hope this room is treating you well. So I was 7th and I'm minus points. So that's also how the VR or the point system works. Ooh, that's quite lucky. If you're in a room with other races that have very high points, then it's actually better for you because you don't lose too many points with every time you play. But if you happen to be in a room with people with lower points than you, it can be very damaging. So you can lose a race, or not get in the top sort of 5, and you can lose a lot of points. I'm sort of, I think, in an appropriate room, but 7th and losing points is right on the edge where you want to be. But ideally you do want to be in the top 5 for every race. Okay, so let's see. Try to keep an eye on the track on my right hand side over here. Are you guys not seeing me? I don't think you're seeing my screen. So let me just do this quickly. Let me deactivate and reactivate. There we go. Let's see. Are you guys back with me? I hope you're back with me. Let me know in the chat if you've lost connection with me. Okay, I think I'm going to have to move forward because that cost me a lot of time. So let's see. We're on the final section here. So I think I'm going to do this. Try get higher up. These bullet bills have definitely been nerfed. But the good thing is that I can still hopefully get... Oh, I missed all of them and instead just went super high. Not the best use. I think we're doing this in mirror mode. Didn't even notice that. I hope we get one more set of items because otherwise... Ooh, lucky. Very lucky. So this shock has got to be around the corner. So I'm going to use this right now. So I didn't have a good time there. Back to 10. Oh, 9. Okay. Didn't think we'd even got to 9 there. Hey everybody. Thanks for joining the stream. Drop your questions in the chat if you need. If you'd like to know more about Mario Kart World. Otherwise, just tell me where you're from. I'm from sunny South Africa, in Joburg, or Johannesburg. If you know about South Africa, that's where we are from. What part of the world are you watching the stream from? Let's see if there's anything cool there. Ooh, I've lost all my speed. It won't let me go up there. Let's go. Hey, Wario Stadium. Okay, I think that's a proper 3-lap track. So let's see. I think that's the first 3-lap track of today. So, quite a while. Not doing amazing. Those green shells go forever. Oh, I wonder if I can sneak behind here. I wonder if there's anything around here. Ooh, there we go. There's something in here. I can't remember if I've been in there before. Let's figure it out. Okay, Wario Stadium. Let's do it. Thanks to everybody that chose the 3 laps. Let's do it. Okay. Some pretty fun shortcuts in this track. Let's see if we can do some of them. Yes, okay, got that one, hopefully. Okay, let's do that. Okay, I didn't have enough speed there, but that's not too bad. But that's one of the shortcuts you want to use. Ooh, someone stole my double box. But thankfully, it's a 3-lap race, so this is not too bad. As long as I can collect coins, which I'm not really doing either. Oh, again? Wow. Not having very good luck with the item boxes today. And specifically here. I think I'm going to have to make sure I get some items here. So I think I'm going to stay on the last one. I'm going to get... This is the first. Hey, Luke! Thanks for joining in. Fellow South African can see the how's it in the chat. Okay, I don't really have any protection at the moment, so I think I'm going to use this sort of now. Whew. The only good thing about that is that I've still got time. So one more lap. Let's see if I can finally bag correctly. So let's see. Let's see if we can do this. Didn't get that either. And didn't get my second item. So someone must have stole my item as well. Oh, okay. At least this wasn't a bad place to get shocked. Because I've still got chances to get the double boxes. Oh my word! Again! That's like the 3rd time that happened in this lap. I did, Luke. I got up to 8,000 VR and instantly lost it. So yes and no. I think I'm back down to 7,800. Or will be after this terrible race. Let's see how much I can help it here. Don't think I made... Yeah, that wasn't great. Okay, not amazing there. I was very unlucky with my boxes. Oh, minus 43. As you can see, I'm going in the wrong direction, Luke. Going in the wrong direction. Okay, but I think we're going to change tomorrow. I think I need to use a setup that I'm a bit more familiar with. Let's see. So let's go. Change character. Or maybe I should ask the chat, who should I be using, everybody? If you have any favorites, let me know. Put it in the chat. Let's use this combo. Oh, nice. So you see there's a bunch of, and that's the other thing you can do. You can just rewind time and you can grab all these coins. And you can also find really just cool, sneaky parts of the track that you maybe wouldn't have thought of. Which I kind of look. Ouch, indeed, Luke. It's okay. It's kind of part of Mario Kart fun. think you can't worry about it too much. Hey, and we even got a Peach medallion, everybody. Ooh, and I managed to get in there. I don't know where that goes, but that's cool. Ooh, I think I missed that. I think I'm supposed to grab that. Oh my word. Let's see. Oh, that was cool. Well, at least we got to see that. A Peach medallion and getting into a difficult pipe. Okay, dry bones burnout is where we end, so I must try to remember that. Hey everybody, nice to see all the people in the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. We were making our way to 8,000. We got there, and unfortunately we're on our way back down. So we're going to try do our best to get back up to 8,000 VR. We've had some awesome questions in the chat. So feel free to ask any questions about the game. We just put out a review. So I've been thinking a lot about this game over the last month. And I'd love to hear what you think about it if you've been playing. If you haven't, but you have some questions, this is the perfect time to ask. I think I'm going to try get that Mega Mushroom in first place here. Into my first slot. Hey, there's Wood. I saw you, Wood. Oh yeah, the history of Mario Kart. So cool, right? And there's actually been so many different versions of the thing. I think we missed a lot of this in South Africa because we didn't get a lot of those early consoles. So we didn't really get the Super Nintendo or the Super Famicom, which it would have been for us. So we sort of got the same as the Japanese version. Okay. Try to keep these items, use them at the right time. I love actually those documentaries about Nintendo stuff. There's the Video Game Historian that does some really awesome ones, especially around Nintendo games. Okay, let's see what we've got, everybody. We're still approaching dry bones, so I think I'm going to hold out because I suspect whoever's got that shock is holding it. Might be wrong. We'll soon see that because we'll get shocked and I'll lose these items. But if I'm not, I think they're going to use it towards the end here of this upcoming section. So we're going to do one lap inside this dry bones section here. So I'm going to try and avoid everybody. And let's see. Get up to 20, that's good. Okay, and now I think a good space to use it would be just after everybody gets to these. So I think I'm going to put it here. And hopefully, ooh, not a good spot, but not bad. Okay, I'm going to try use one of those. So I think I've still got one more to use. Whew. Oh my word. Don't know what happened at the end there. This is a very tough room. I'm getting annihilated a lot of the time. Mario seems to be happy at 12, so I'll take it. Let's see. Nope, minus 29. Back down to 7-8. This is not a good evening for this. So let's try. Okay. Got to put in some concentration now. Got to figure out. And that was with Mario, so I've got no excuses now. That's just bad driving. Okay, Wood, thanks for joining so much. Hello, and goodbye. Maybe you are just... We used to... VR stands for... I thought about it the other day, and now it's just gone completely out my head. Chat, can anybody help me? What does VR stand for again? Virtual? I don't know, it's gone out of my head. I didn't even know it was called VR until you see some of the online players that are just amazing at Mario Kart. In Mario Kart World 8 Deluxe, people were getting over 100,000. And like it caps out, I think it was 99,999. And so people would get it multiple times. So, I mean, the fact that I'm struggling in 8,000. Virtual reality, thank you, Wood. For some reason, I thought it was something more interesting than virtual reality. Are we sure it's VR? The VR points are called virtual reality points? Is that what they stand for? Why did I think it's something else? Oh, versus rating. There we go. Thanks, Luke. That's what was. It was something more related to this. But yeah, it does stand for VR in different contexts. You're quite right, Wood. Okay, let's see. Versus rating, that's right. Because this is versus racing, so it's your versus rating in versus racing, I guess. Okay, I don't think we've finished higher than 7th tonight. Yeah, quite right, Luke. Wood is right. Okay. So that's the other difference. I don't know if you saw what happened there with the bullet bill. In Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the bullet bill going over you like that would actually cause you to crash out. Now it sort of just bumps you out the way. So that at least is something a bit nicer. I think because I was less than 10th, that should be okay. Should get another speed item. Okay, but not the best speed item. Whew. Whew. Okay, that was a very early one. But I'm kind of happy because it means, well, I said that last time and we got double lightning. every time tonight. What is happening? Yeah, it's super hard to maintain. And it also, like I was saying, it depends a lot in the room that you're in. Like if I happen to get into a room with people on like 11,000 VR or something, then it wouldn't cost me so much. But if you're in a room that's got anybody sort of in the 5,000s or anything like that, then it really does cost you. I think I need to hang back a bit. I need better items, and I'm just not going to get them at this rate. Unless I'm further back. Okay, good. Okay, so we're getting there. That's what I really like about the invincibility. It allows you to still get another item, so that means I've still got 2 speed items, which is great. Okay, now we're in Airship Fortress, so there are some cool shortcuts that I could try here. And that's not how you do it, Tim. Oh my word. Not having my best night. It's okay. This is the fun part of Mario Kart. Some days you win, some days you lose. And the good thing is I've still got time for some items. Okay, I'm going to slow down, make sure I get some items there, because that's about the last place where you can get items. Ooh, I don't know how I didn't get hit there. There are 2 items here, so I'm going to try and use this here. Yes, okay, got some items at least for this last section. Okay, good. Oh my word, I'm getting stuck in the weirdest places today. Okay. 11th. Not amazing racing. This is so funny. Mario Kart can really humble you sometimes. And I think that's kind of what it's supposed to do. Let's do it, guys. Let's improve. We've still got 10 minutes worth of racing. Let's hope we can get somewhere. Yo, it's so tough in this room though. Okay, let's do it. So, let's see if we can actually do this cool shortcut. At least I can show you that. So, if you stick up here and then just as you turn, ooh, almost got it there. So you kind of have to time that perfectly to get up here. And then you do an early one over there. Then you can go around this, and that actually saves you a whole lot of time, especially if you jump off here a little bit better. So that's a really nice shortcut to take, especially if you can do it in-game. Really cool. Okay. Hey, Acorn Heights. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's 3 laps. Let's see if we can get a 3-lap one. The other thing that's happening tonight, I think, is because I got into 8,000, is I'm getting really good races with me. I think once you get into 8,000, it might even be just a little bit above my skill level. But let's see. Oh no, we're not. Oh, we are. Thank goodness. We're going to get our triple ones. Nice. Welcome everybody in the chat. I see we got some new faces jumping in and out. Thank you so much for joining. So nice to see a fuller room tonight. Please, if you've got any questions. Yeah, it's so good. That's actually how I've done a lot of my videos, showing off the shortcuts, is just by practicing again and again on that. There's Wood, also doing some bagging. Because it's so cool, because you can practice it again and again until you get it right. Oh, and I did the right. Okay, let's do this. Sure, there's people still behind me somehow. Maybe they're just that far ahead of me. Let's see. Okay, for some reason I feel really far behind, so let's see if we can... Oh my word, what is happening tonight? Okay, I need to move up. I keep looking away at just the wrong time. Okay. Only thing I can hope is that I'm going to get good items at the back here. So let's see. What do we get? Okay, that's good. Much better. Okay. Much better. Okay, let's do this. Okay, and then I've got a protection, and I'm sort of right at the back. I don't have to worry too much about that. Kind of had to do that early because that was gonna hit me. Okay, nice. Final lap. Let's see what I can do here. Let's see where we can go. I think I'm going to try use this nice and early. This section can get quite insane. Oh, is that a boo? What got me there? Oh, I think Wood got just ahead of me there. Nice, Wood. Well done. But I don't think that's going to give me any points. I think even top 10, I think I need to get into top 5 to get points this evening. I know, it's so good, right? Wood, the music is so good. So, so good. It's like remixes of all of your favorites. Okay, -3, that's okay, that's a little bit better. But this room is quite balanced, I think. This room is quite balanced. I was just looking at the scores there. But yeah, this music is so insanely good. It takes like all your favorite Mario themes from even non-Mario Kart games. It just gives them this cool remix. There's a bunch of cool stuff with Bowser's music as well. Like epic rock guitar solos. There was this awesome song I was just listening to before I started streaming. Of the original Super Mario Brothers music all jazzed up. It's really cool. Just such good music. So Wood, what's your favorite Mario game? Hey, we're getting finally some 3-lap options. Did I see something up here? I'm sure I saw something. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's another question block. I haven't been doing too well with my racing today, but we've had quite a lot of luck of finding cool items. I know, Cooper Trooper Beach is so good. You are right. Mario Kart Wii, nice. Okay, let's see. We can do better than 7th, everybody. This has been a tough night tonight. At least I know where some people would like to use. So that was the rail riding. Those of you watching that haven't played the game. I think I need to change my strategy for 3 item boxes, or double item boxes. I keep missing them. Okay, there's a little shortcut here, but I think most people will take it, but let's see. Ooh, almost got it perfectly. That's not bad. What you really want to do is push here though. Then you can do this up here, and then jump back on over here. It's quite a nice kind of spot. Forgot that you could use the bullet bill up there. It's pretty crazy. Okay. Okay. Now, let's see, when will I use this properly? Will it happen today or not? Okay. The dizzy heights of 3rd. Didn't happen often this time. Can't use the shortcut, don't want to use it. That. So now I think people will start using it. Hopefully they're not in the chat with us. Thanks Lucas, thanks for joining in. And nice questions. And that's what can happen. The only good thing is that there's still some items left here, but I think it's too late for me to be able to do much of anything. And they've put this, of course they've put the shock in the 2nd slot, so I can't even do anything there. If they had swapped it around, I would have been able to use the shock. Oh my word. 52. Gosh. Gosh. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I think I've got to try at least get one in the top 5 before we end the stream tonight. Gotta do it. We've got to do it, right, stream? Thanks to everyone that's joined in today. It's been so nice to have so many different people watching the stream. So many different people chatting. Man, the Wii was a special console. I've got to be honest, I was at like teenager I think when the Wii came out, so for some reason I didn't think the Wii was cool, and so I sort of didn't give it the time of day. And I think because I basically only saw Wii Sports at the beginning, and even Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy, I was like, I'm not sure about this game with the Wii controls. Not realizing, oh, there's a cool thing you can see, chat. You can take control of this big truck, 16, 18 wheeler, whatever it is. And so I didn't give it the time of day. And now going back to Galaxy, it's like one of the best Mario games of all time. So yeah, Wii's just got some amazing games, and it was just such an amazing console. And so many people had the Wii. Sorry for that bump on the sound. Gotta get one in the top 5, right? Gotta do it once, even just by pure coincidence. It's gotta happen. Let's try. Let's try. really thought Lakitu might catch me there. P Sawyer? Hey Sawyer? That wasn't very nice. I hate this track, sorry Wood. Not one of my favorites either. It's too much water. As soon as we have too much water, kind of loses it for me a little. The water mechanics are so weird to get used to. Especially to get good speed in. Especially that second little boost that you get. So there's some really cool shortcuts that you can take over there. Sort of taking it accidentally here. Hopefully I can take it at the end. So if I time the shock right. The shock dodge right anyway. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Hopefully I'm far enough behind. Even if the shock comes, it won't affect me. Let's try use the Mega Mushroom to cut across here. Oh, no, it didn't even give me enough time for that. Sure. So I got the... I got the shock and then I got hit after the shock. Man. This has been one of the funnest Mario Kart evenings for showing you what not to do. Or showing how Mario Kart can kill you. Can just kill you. What part of the world are you from, Wood? Can you get maybe a second-hand Wii? I think in South Africa, they're not that hard to find. And I don't think they're too expensive. I think that was the one thing with having such a popular console. You can still find them later on. I'm gonna see if I can try the Biddy Bud combo. There we go. Let's see if anything will help me tonight. Let's see what's happening. Hey, there's Wood. Hey, Wood. Have you tried looking for it online, Wood? Oh, North Carolina. And how hard is it to find in the US? Because here in South Africa, you can find them for not a a terrible price because there were so many of them. Because they were so popular. You can even find some of the special editions. Like there's that cool red one. Hey, we're gonna go to the Africa themed track. That's pretty cool. Kind of feel you have to do that at least once. Endorphin Faraway Oasis. Sure, this room is getting tinier and tinier. What items are these? Crikey. Okay. Is there like no one behind me? I need some better items. Thank you. Eek. Just missed that banana. Hello, Alpha Cat. The ice flower. What do you call the actual ice balls? Snow balls? Hopefully snowballs. That seems unnecessary. Okay, here we go. The last little section. Let's go. Whoop. Ba-bomb. Ba-bomb. Okay, so now we're going to be doing the rest of this track. The proper lap of Faraway Oasis. This is really nice. Actually, there's a pretty amazing shortcut that you can do here. I'm just not very good at it. So let's try. Let's see how far we can get. Yeah, got it wrong. But at least I got that part. That's not too bad. Wow, we finally did it, everybody. Top 5. Are we going to get some positive? Are we going to get some points finally tonight? Let's hope so. 35 points. I mean, there was only 10. It would have been hard for me to fall outside of the top 10 when there's only 10 riders, 10 races, but I'll take it. They were like sold out by Saturday of the June 5 week. Whoa. Wait, are we talking about Switch 2 or Wii? Talking about Switch 2 or Wii? Sorry, I think I may have crossed my wires there. I mean, Wii is still available. In fact, actually, Switch 2 is still available in South Africa too. But we don't have the huge community that America and like, even some parts of Europe. Oh, Switch 2, I see. Yeah, I know it's been super hard to get the Switch 2 in other countries. I mean, in like America and Japan. Doesn't Japan even have like a special lottery to get it? You had to like apply, and then only a few get released every time, so you kind of have to hope that your number comes up. Yo. So in South Africa, it's not really like that. But in South Africa, I think if we just do a dollar exchange, it was way more expensive here in South Africa. And I know it was already expensive in the US. So like, let me just see if I can quickly work this out. Let's see if we can do some conversions here. So even if I just use the simple converter, so I think ours was 12,500. So for us, it was like $700. So I think a lot of people just couldn't afford it, and understandably so. In fact, I don't think I would have been able to afford it. Just luckily get a review copy to do reviews. But it doesn't belong to me, so that is a downside. Okay, so we've got more races this time, which is nice. That means I might not make it to the top 3 again. Hey, we passed our hour stream. Still feeling kind of awake, but so let's go a little bit longer. And we still got some people watching, which is very cool. Thanks everybody for watching. Like wood, if you have any questions, any comments, put them down in the chat. We'll do our best to answer them. I'll do my best to answer them, and if I don't know, I'll ask the chat. Very knowledgeable chat today, asking really cool questions. And even giving some good answers. Luke helped us earlier with VR online versus points, which is really cool. Okay. Where did we end? Where do we end on this one? I didn't see where this route was going to. Is this salty? I think it might be salty. It's giving me those vibes. A lot of water, not great at water sections, gonna be honest. Ooh, I missed the nice shortcut you can take up there, especially with mushrooms. Ooh, very lucky not to have and avoided that mega mushroom. I'm going to use this a little earlier. I think this is going to stop just when I didn't want it to. Yep. suppose it could have been worse. This one you have to be so good at getting that secondary boost. Let's see if I can get this one up the top here. Thought that might happen. Only good thing is I stayed on here, so that's going to help me a little bit. Can I make it through first? Ooh, the only thing that helped me there was that. Staying up top. Hey Harley! Thanks for saying hi. How are you doing today, Harley? Hey, we're going in the right direction, everybody. After going in the wrong direction for most of the night. 2 races where we're going in the right direction. That's good. Hey, it was salty. Hey, hey. Hey, everybody in the stream. Thanks so much for joining in. Feel free to jump in the chat. Let us know how you feel about Mario Kart World. For those of you that have just joined, I just released our Nintendo Gamer review. That's the little website we run. I don't think I've heard the Baby Park remix, actually. I'll try and keep my ear out for that one. That sounds awesome. Hey, Mario Circuit. So yeah, if you want to check that out, that's online as well as well as the video version on the channel. I actually really enjoy Mario Kart World, especially if I compare it to what Mario Kart 8 was on the Wii U and where it ended up. I think this one's starting with a better foundation. I think free roam isn't as bad as some people think it is. I actually quite enjoy it. So let me know. How do you feel about it? What would you have scored it? And if you don't know anything about the game, ask us some questions. I'll do my best to answer them, and if I can't, hopefully chat can. Because we've had a very active chat tonight. It's been really cool. Nice. Okay, I've got to listen to the Baby Park remix apparently. Well, bad time to see behind you, Tim. Okay, nice. I think I'm at the back, close to the back. I think there's still Baby Daisy behind me. Ooh. A lot of coins to enjoy there. I just gotta remember this is a very short track. But this is the right card combo for this track, because it's all just tight turns. Okay, and I think we're going to get this very soon. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Hopefully I didn't use this too early. Oh, how did I hit that one? Don't know if I should have got... I don't know how that... That finish was insane. I don't know how that horn still hit me. That cost me, but at least I got those. Minus 30. We spoke too soon, everybody. We spoke too soon. Hey, we've got T. Mancini. Earlier we had Mourinho, now we've got Mancini or Mancini. We're getting all the soccer coaches. It's 2 very famous coaches with those surnames. How are you, everybody in the chat? Whoa, 85 hours? Awesome, dude. I know I've got 50 plus, but I don't think I've got 85. I'm hoping it will become on that Nintendo app that plays the music. I'm hoping we'll get that soon, because I think that's the perfect use for it, really. 85 hours, nice. And where have you been spending most of your time? Have you been doing Been playing online, free roam. Where do you spend most of your time, Wood? Okay, everybody in the chat, let me know where you're from, where you're tuning in from. I know we've got a few South Africans joining us today. That's always awesome. Got Wood that's joining in from America. Time zones are a little different, obviously. So I'm glad that you could make it at this time. Okay, we're ending off in Boo Cinema. Free roam, nice. I'm glad someone else enjoys it as much as I do. That's really cool. Okay, the one good thing is I sort of know how Boo Cinema ends, so... Wow, everybody is bagging. This is the other problem, everybody. Look how much bagging is happening. This is the other problem when you get into these higher rooms. It's just rooms of everybody bagging. Okay, at least I've got no defensive items really, but at least I've got dash mushrooms. Not the worst. I'm going to try get out of everybody's way for a bit. I know this is slower. Okay, and I might do this then. Just going to let people go past. Yes, okay. I didn't think I'd get trips there. That's good. I kind of need a protective item though. This is my only concern. Because as soon as we get into Boo Cinema, I've got a feeling that shock's going to be there. So, okay, that's good. So let's see if I can use this at the right spot. Not getting all these coins. A lot of coins on offer here. And I'm not getting many of them. I think we'll do one more race after this one, everybody. Thanks again for everybody in the chat that's been joining in. Trying to use these items in the best way. But I've got a feeling we're going to have a shock coming very soon. And I have to use it at the right time. I'm going to use it now. Okay, finally predicted one. Haven't predicted any tonight, so I'll take it. Haven't predicted any tonight, so one at least. Top 5. Hopefully we got some points. So that was very lucky. I just know that that's the spot that people like to use that shock. So usually if you can get some protection just before that last group of item blocks, you get something there. Okay, so I think this will be the last one for tonight, everybody. Again, thank you so much for everybody that joined the stream. It was so nice to be hearing from so many in the chat. And some of you have joined from previous streams as well. Thank you so much for that. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make it better, and also what type of content you'd like to see from us here at the Nintendo Gamer. We're hoping to get Bonanza tomorrow, and then we can hopefully be showing some of that off. I'm really excited for it. I'm definitely a big platforming fan, so I'm super excited for that. Has anybody pre-ordered Bonanza? Anybody else a big platforming fan? The reviews have been amazing. Thanks, Wood. And again, thanks so much for joining. It was so awesome to have you. Again, we've been having kind of not great, amazing finishes in races. but we've been finding so many question panels. Oh my word, I keep missing it, and we're not going to get it in time. Eek! Ooh, just got it in time. Very lucky. We found so many question panels today. That's really cool. We're ending in Starview Peak. At least it's a beautiful place. How many of us are there? Not too many. No, not yet. Okay. I'm assuming you're meaning Donkey Kong Bonanza. Thanks for responding. Okay. I'm very, very excited about Bonanza. I'm a little bit bummed out that it's not a Mario game. That definitely would have been first on my list. But because I've heard such good things about these reviews, and to be honest, I'm trying my best not to look at the details of the review. That's the one thing with only being able to do reviews way after launch. It's kind of difficult to avoid everything. But the scores have been amazing so far. Ooh. Ooh. I'm very lucky. Ooh. Gotta be using that. Gotta be using that. Cool, that was very lucky. What is happening? Sorry. It's quite fun when that happens, when you're able to snipe somebody from really far. Oh, 2! I'll take that. 2 snipes is pretty cool. Did I get a second boo with a boo? Oh my word, I got a boo with the boo! I don't think I've ever done that before. That's pretty cool. Boo with the boo, everybody. They said it couldn't be done. I don't know who said that, but people said, possibly people have said. Probably not. You just learn things all the time. It's okay. Right? I don't think I've ever seen that. Okay, let's try and avoid that person. Okay, I've got some nice protection now. So actually, if somebody could be so kind as to throw in a blue shell, that would be awesome. Blue shell would be great. Anybody? Kind of front running, which isn't the best plan here, because I'm sure there's going to be a shock. I thought I had protection. I didn't use it very well, obviously. Yeah, that was just bad. I didn't play that very well. Well, it was cool to see that you can get a boo with a boo. That's pretty cool. Probably a fitting ending to the night. That didn't go so well. But it was so nice to have so many people on stream and such an active chat. Thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. GG's all around. Remember, it's dangerous to go alone, so take this.